Hey everybody, it's Sir Kinglee here today, and today we're doing another Redstone tutorial. Now, we're just going to explain what happened last time, and then, get into what we're doing today. There's a couple other things that happened, so we'll see. So, last time, if I change my settings real quick, we explained how these pistons work with double, single, and why it didn't work, and why these pistons turned on with two things, whatever, and just single ones. And then we built a couple contraptions using these, and three different ways we could build it. Three different ways we could build this with the redstone in the back. Just showing you maybe if you had a different amount of redstone, or maybe the way you were building it. Just three different ways to build our redstone contraptions. Now over here is what I was explaining last time, and you know what? I completely forgot. That is not what we were doing. That is a little too advanced, because it gets into this, and I was messing with some stuff, and I tried to build a couple things, and I forgot. I was like, you know what? I was building this way overhand. I don't know why I didn't just do something simple. So we're going to do something very simple today, and we are going to be using buttons, because buttons seem to be a lot easier than using all those switches to do that. But either or, the switches do the exact same thing. Actually, you know what? What am I saying? Those switches are a lot easier, but buttons seem to be a lot cooler, I should say, in my opinion. I like to use buttons because buttons just make me feel awesome when I'm using them. I feel very smart using buttons. I feel like I know what I'm doing. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But we're going to get into using buttons, and I'm going to show you guys a few different ways, or just pretty much one basic, really easy way to use buttons in your redstone contraptions to make this work. Next time we'll be getting into building a double door and how double doors work, because double doors are a little bit more advanced. After double doors, we'll figure out what we're doing after double doors. So let's put this right here. Now this button, I think this button can be used on either side of the door. It doesn't really matter which side it's used on. It will work on both sides. But only this system, I know only this system works on both sides. So we'll put a button on each side. Just for sake of it. Just for the heck of it, you know. Might as well put a button on both sides, right? Now the contraption, I'm actually going to build it live in, or whatever on here, and show you guys it. The contraption you want to build it's not too hard. All you're going to do is you're going to put one repeater and one redstone. Sorry, two repeaters. Two repeaters. Now this only works if the button that you are pressing is connected to the first repeater. So technically, let me put it this way. You're going to put two repeaters down, both connected to redstone, and put a sticky piston down. And then you're going to put down a stone block. Now this only really works sometimes in some worlds. I don't know why, but the redstone has to be connected to this right here, because it seems to power this first or whatever. So it has to be connected to that one. So we're going to run this all the way around to our other button, and put a redstone repeater in here, right here. So yeah, so it only works if it's really sometimes connected to the first one. And just to prove it's the first one, might as well do this. Just for sakes. Okay. So sometimes it only works. It doesn't matter usually if it's connected here or not. Usually it shouldn't matter. But sometimes it only works if it's connected there. So I just always connect it there first. After that, you're going to put two more repeaters down. And remember, none of these repeaters are set on times. And then you can put a sticky piston down, going this way, with a thing right there, right? Now this is actually going to get in the way. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to flip this around. It's going to be no different, but it's going to be the same contraption. So, I know, I'm confusing. So just follow along pretty much. And since we're going to do this. So, technically the redstone that we have has to be connected to the repeater that's touching the piston. And it's pretty much 2 repeaters touching this piston, then flip the piston in the stone and do it like that. Now, when we have this piston contracted, this block right here is going to be right here. So what we're going to do is we have to have a power source, right? So we're going to put a piston or a repeater right there and a torch right there to power that. And then we're going to have this right there, and it's going to have redstone coming from it. Now redstone's actually going to jump over our wiring right here. Our redstone's going to jump over our wiring here. And then it's going to connect. And our door looks like that. Now it's really simple. You just hit the button. And I don't know how this system works, but it just opens and shuts the door. It doesn't really matter which side you're on. It will shut the door. If you wanted, we'll get into, like, you know, later sometime a little bit how these other doors shut. But I mean, this is a really short video. I mean, it's a pretty compact system itself if you build it the right way. It's not too hard to get through, you know. It's pretty easy. And then even if I press that button and I come over here, it doesn't matter. It still does the same thing. But if you guys have any questions on how I built this, or I guess because I didn't explain enough, or anything else you guys want to know, you know, just put it in the comments below. Hit the like if you like this video, and subscribe to join the community. And I'll see you guys in our next one. And I think in our next one, we'll get more in depth into the buttons and a few more systems. Subscribe to join the community, and I'll see you guys later.